We're exactly where we're meant to go, by the way. Way over here. I think the fastest travel would be here, back to Dunroot Barrow, where we just were. I could level up, but I will not level up until the DLC is done. We get our last dragon armor, and then we'll go to Frostcrag Spire and finish the game in there. But I feel like we've still got a bit of DLC left. I'm not sure how much, but that seemed like a pretty beefy quest to me, honestly. Like 3 hours long. Not my fault. It's Todd Howard's fault. It just works. Hello, are you going to attack me? Get fucked? Get fucked. The skybox, by the way, in here is fantastic. It's so pretty. Uh-oh. I don't need any more, Feldspar, whatever it was called. It was actually a good mission. It was very, like, addiction. Because imagine if you're playing on a harder difficulty, and you, like, actually care about your health bar going down. Hail. Uh-oh. I run from them. Ooh, look at those reflections. The skybox? Oh my god. That's very pretty. I am feeling a lot of the effects of the remaster, though. I think if I was playing the original, I feel like I would be having much less of a visual experience for sure, because you know this game has like ray tracing and shit, so, and shaders, and the original did not have those. Spooky Indiana Jones temple. I've arrived at the ruins of Silarn. I will need to ask the commanders of the Golden Saints and Dark Seducers to find out how to light the flame of Agnon. What the fuck is that sound? What in the fuck is that sound? Why is it making that noise?
Silarn shall be ours. Halt! Mortals are not permitted within the walls of Holy Silarn.
Sheogorath sent me.
My pardon, Lord. Receive this key, and with it free passage throughout the shrine of the Flame of Agnon. Alas, we cannot light the flame until we take control of the Altar of Despair from the infernal Maskin. The Armazalkana would wish to speak to you at once. Proceed through this door to our main encampment at the Altar of Rapture.
Thanks, man.
My scouts reported.
This is no place for a mortal. We are about to join battle against the Maskin. You'd best stand aside.
Need your help.
My pardon, emissary. I am at your service. We are preparing to sweep the Maskin scum from Silarn. Perhaps Sheogorath sent you to help us.
Yes.
Only the servants of Sheogorath can light the flame, by kindling the altars of despair and rapture which feed the flame. Alas, we hold only the altar of rapture. The treacherous mask can hold the altar of despair. We must control both to light the flame. If you help us seize the altar of despair from the Maskin, I will be honored to kindle the flame of Agnon for my lord Sheogorath.
Okay. Do we ask her about the battle?
The only way to assault the altar of despair is down the main passage between the two altars. It will be difficult. The Maskin have fortified their position, but I am confident that with your help, we can defeat them. Will you help us retake the altar of despair and drive the Maskin out of Sylarn once and for all?
Yes.
Very good, emissary. With your help, we will rid Sylarn of the Maskin once and for all. Orioles, the cleansing
Down
of
with the
Sylarn
Maskin.
begins now. Follow me.
Kneel before the saints!
Kneel before the saints.
You know,
Kneel before the saints. Kneel before the saints.
you're right. Oh my god. I wait for it to be opened by them.
Death to the Maskin, for the glory of Sheogorath.
Battle. We do want to go down here, don't we? Get fucked.
Eta Oriole, for Sheogorath's glory. Kneel before the saints.
Missed.
Kneel before the saints.
I love them all repeating the same voice line. Hot Whammon crews coming in, lads.
The enemy is
Didn't die in one shot. Gate is opened elsewhere.
Kill the Maskin.
to
Missed.
arms.
Man, a Whammon.
For Sheogorath.
Missed.
Eta Oriole.
Maskin.
Ow.
For Sheogorath.
Excuse me. Missed.
For the mad guy.
Missed.
Eta Maskin.
Sure, I'll take free shit. Oh, I let my squad in over here. What is this? A push button?
This one's. Follow me.
It's
For the
fun.
mad.
Missed. Nice.
For Sheogorath.
Missed. Missed. Oh my god. The arc seducers in Sylarn have been utterly destroyed. I should speak to Kanesh about lighting the flame of Agnon now that her forces control both of the altars.
Victory is ours. I have already selected a candidate for the honor of kindling the altar of rapture. I will now claim the honor of victory for myself, here on the altar of despair.
Thanks.
Not at all. It was an honor to carry out such an agreeable duty at the personal command of Lord Sheogorath's personal emissary. Now, It is my even greater honor to die in my lord's service. Farewell.
One tab. Sacrifice yourself on the altar of despair in order to light the flame of Agnon. I can now retrieve the flame from the courtyard and bring it back to New Sheogorath as Sheogorath commanded. Okay. Here's the flame. Oh. Stepped into the flame of Agnon and now am ablaze with a holy fire. I should return to New Sheogorath, light the great torch in this Sekelum Arden Sul.
Ah, you burn with the purging fire of Agnon, the flame of truth, the flickering beacon of hope in the gloom of despond. Come, light the great torch for dementia. Illuminate the conspiracies. Deepen the shadows. The people of Crucible await their hero.
Oh. I have to choose.
Yes. Let your mind worry at the problem. Let fear and dismay over making the wrong choice sink their talons deep into your brain.
You've brought it. The holy flame of Agnon, the fire of inspiration and rapture. If you light the great torch on the mania side of the Sekelum, you will be a hero to the people of Bliss, I assure you. Do not think about it. Dream about it. Let your mind soar on flights of fancy. I know you will choose well in the end.
See, here's the conundrum. If I get to pick which one. The dementia one has the hot whammon. But I like mania more. Sweet. Firegate.
Hello.
You're still speaking. Stop.
Stop. Can I not activate this? Do I have to speak with one of them?
Hello. So,
You're talking to
you
me,
decided
and
to
I
light
don't
the
like
torch
you.
for Mania?
Goodbye.
Yeah.
I knew I saw the glint of true mania in your eyes, my child. Go now and let the holy flame inspire the people of Bliss to new heights of madness.
I agree.
Darkest blessings upon you.
Report to Sheogorath that I have lit the great torch as requested. Oh, he's here. He watched it happen.
Aren't you off to a good start? That's important. For me. Really, your work is going to save me a lot of time.
Save you time.
The Grey March is upon us, and the ordering begins. Armies of order, sweep my realm! Death! Destruction! Then I have to pick up the pieces. And there are always lots of pieces. I don't like it, having to rebuild my realm every era. Sometimes I forget where things go, like New Sheogorath. I can never remember where it belongs. You'll change that. Break the cycle. You'll stop Jigalag, and I'll have my realm to come back to. I've never actually tried that before.
Can't stop the Grey March?
Why not? Something has to work. Once, I dug a pit and filled it with clouds. Or was it clowns? It doesn't matter, it didn't slow him down. To be honest, it wasn't the best idea. and it really began to smell. Must have been clowns. Clouds don't smell bad. They taste of butter and tears. But this is all new. A fresh idea. Something I hadn't thought of until I did. It's sure to work, even though it might not.
What now?
Now, you'll need the respect of my citizens. They'll need a leader, someone to look up to when I'm gone. They're the backbone of any great land. Except where their backbone is an actual backbone. Ever been to Malakoth's realm? Oh, nasty stuff. But back to the business at hand. You'll need to control one of the courts of madness. Replace a current duke, or duchess, whichever. That will command respect. The people will rally around you. You'll have their love, their admiration, their complaints, whatever, as long as it keeps them on our side.
Will the dukes be displeased?
No. No. Absolutely not. Well, yes, absolutely. Bit of a shame for them. But sometimes you need to break a few eggs. Or skulls. There are rules, though, even in the Isles. Rituals and rules. You need to follow them. Speak to Artis and Dervenin, the High Priest at the Sacellum Arden Sul. They can explain what needs to be done. And you've always got our man Haskell to call on for help.
Yeah.
Faithful, like a good hound, that one. And he looks better in a suit.
Okay.
Ta, come visit again, or I'll pluck out your eyes.
Tidings. The great torch shines with the pure light of mania. You chose well. In accordance with the ancient tradition, receive now the raiment of Arden Sul in honor of your mighty deed in service to mania.
Placing the duke.
Yes, how we would all aspire to be as great a leader as the first. Our savior, Arden Sul, the greatest duke of the ages. We celebrate him with the ritual of accession, the path to maniac bliss.
Okay.
An important part of our history, my friend. I would be glad to tell the tale if you have a moment.
Sure.
Certainly. When the ruler of Mania has decided it is time, he will choose a successor from his court. The successor is invited to a huge celebration, a night of hedonistic revelry, wine, song, and of course, green moat. During this, the exiting regent imbibes 3 doses of the potent drug. This causes his heart to burst, and his lifeblood flows from his body. The successor then gathers the drug-tainted blood and brings it to the altar of Arden Sul in the Sacellum. Once this is done, I will proclaim the successor a duke or duchess. Then Sheogorath gives his blessing, and the cycle is completed.
Spoken to Dervenin, High Priest of Mania. The ritual of ascension for Mania requires the current ruler to commit suicide by taking 3 doses of green moat, which is lethal. Then, his drug-tainted blood must be brought to the altar of Arden Sul at the Sacellum. I should now speak to Artis to learn of Dementia's ritual.
I'm disappointed in your choice. You'll find Mania to be a fickle friend. Blasphemy! Never utter the name of the Dark Deceiver lightly. Though his body is beyond oblivion, his soul encircles us, always watching, waiting to pounce with lethal aplomb. He is the bringer of pain and pleasure, the blade that cuts through our sins like a scythe through wheat. Only a true demented can appreciate what it means to render his name. Seldom is the subject ever Wait a moment. Did you want to hear the history of the ritual?
Yep.
Very well. Spoken like a true son of the Demented. To become the ruler of Dementia, The current leader's heart must be cut out and brought to the altar of Arden Sul in the Sacellum. Once this is done, I can pronounce the heart bearer a duke or duchess. Then, all that is required is the blessing of our lord Sheogorath.
I have spoken to Arctus, High Priest of Dementia. The ritual of ascension for Dementia is simple. Syl would have to be slain by the proposed successor and her heart brought back to the altar of Arden Sul. I don't want to kill Sel. I will not do that.
You're back! How nice for you! Does that mean you've made a decision? Or are you lost? Suicidal? Just let me know. A friendly word of warning before you choose. Once you've decided which Duke to replace, there's no turning back. One choice. No more. No less. Try not to do something stupid. So which is it? What will it be? Mania? Dementia? The suspense is killing me! Or you, if I have to keep waiting.
Mania.
A safer choice,
We have
perhaps.
two,
Maybe you'll live through this. Thaden's a bit lost these days. Not that it's a bad thing. It suits him. Until now. Besides, won't it be a grand surprise when you make his heart burst from too much green moat? Thaden loves surprises.
His character
You'll speak
His
when
character
our task is complete.
is really good. He's really funny.